I truly believe the spork is the ideal piece of cutlery. The spork.
Spork.
You can have spork. If you had to replace your non-dominant hand with a kitchen tool, what would it be?
Well, that's quite a choice. What would be the most useful? Maybe a spork, because it's multi-purpose. You clearly have an opinion on this.
I truly believe the spork is the ideal piece of cutlery. I mean, I don't know why everything is in a spork. Admittedly, it's a little tough to eat like noodles that you need to spin, but
that's a small prize.
I eat the majority of my meals with a spork.
Yeah, I don't have a spork, and I think I'm much the more poorer for it.
You definitely are. You can, there's no reason you shouldn't have spork. It's not a luxury item. You can have sporks
it's true.
Tomorrow.
I mean, I 100% agree with you. And then I was expecting an admonishment with your facial expression.
No. No, like if I were dating again, that would be like the first question I asked on the first date. It would be like, spork, spoon, fork, go. And if you don't say spork, I'm like, this date is over.
Yeah.
I won't, like my husband's, he's anti-spork. It's
what? And you're still married?
I didn't know until I didn't discover the magic of sporks until a few years ago. And then when I did, we were already like in love and shit. So it was just like, it felt like a bad reason to get a divorce. I tolerate it. But like there are occasions we'll go out for dinner and I'm like, fuck, I should have brought my spork.
So what do you get away with in return then? Because this is a pretty big ask that he's asking you to handle his hatred of sporks. And you have to put up with that. So what do you get in return for this?
Okay, I think it's a cutlery for cutlery trade because he eats like he never uses a tablespoon to like eat soup or chili or anything. He always uses a teaspoon.
What?
So yeah, so I make fun of him. He like cereal, he'll use like a teaspoon.
What?
Anything he eats with a spoon, he eats with a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon.
How are you still married? This is insanity.
I don't know. We're going to have some words when he gets home today. But he gets to make fun of my sporks. I get to make fun.
No, but this is the difference, though, is that there's nothing wrong with the spork. There's everything wrong with eating your cereal with the baby spoon.
Are we calling teaspoons the same thing? Is this a UK Canada difference or like?
I don't think so. No, teaspoon's the little thing.
It's not tiny. Like we have two size spoons.
Yeah, you got a tablespoon and a teaspoon.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the same thing. Yeah. He eats everything with a teaspoon.
But that just seems to me, if you're trying to dig a grave with a spoon instead of using a fucking digger or a shovel. That's the same.
Yeah. It's highly inefficient. You're
going to get one Cheerio on the thing.
But he argues that like then his food lasts longer because there's less getting into his gob at a time.
No, cereal goes soggy.
I know. Yeah. That's a huge problem for me.
Hey, do you think this dog is cute? Like and subscribe or I'm going to murder these dogs.